What's going on, henchmen? Welcome to the Henchman Club. In today's video, I'm going to tell you the real reason why obese people struggle to lose weight. When I'm talking about obese people, I'm talking about people that are pushing 300 pounds. If you're over 250 pounds, you're pushing 300, and you're not up to like 6'3", that means your BMI, you're morbidly obese. And if this is you, you've probably tried different workouts, you've tried different diets, but nothing seems to be working. It's not about the workouts, it's not about the diets. It's about your self-concept, your self-image. I know this is not what you're expecting. You're expecting me to come and start shouting at you, telling you you have to eat right, you have to stop eating all them shitty foods, you have to start working out. I'm not going to insult your intelligence because I know already that you know these things. You know this already. I'm guessing you've already probably tried different workouts and different diet plans, but they all failed. Do you think those workout plans and diets don't work? Of course they work. Keto, paleo diet, carnivore diet, it doesn't fucking matter. All those things work. But it's not about the diet, it's about the person using the diet. Anybody, if you eat less calories than you burn every day, you will lose weight. If you eat all like chocolate, sweets, and it's less calories than you burn every day, you will still lose weight. It doesn't matter. Of course, you won't get the same nutrients you get when you're eating whole foods, but you still lose weight. So your problem is not working out and it's not eating right. Of course, you need to do these things, but that's what comes after. The first thing is your self-image. Think about it. How many times have you tried workout plans and diet plans? The only person trying it is you. And if you look around you, you look online, that's what you think, oh, this shit doesn't work. People try workout plans, people try diets, and you say it doesn't work. But you go online and you see people who have success stories with those diet plans and those workouts. That's because they have changed their self-image. Right now, when you think about yourself, be honest with yourself, when you think about yourself as a fat person, as an obese person. You're not happy with yourself. You look yourself in the mirror, you don't like what you see. Your self-concept is fucked up. I mean, let's be honest here. And I'm telling you from experience, because this is the fucked up thing about what I'm trying to tell you. Because if you use willpower to try and solve your problems, you're gonna end up back where you are right now. When a couple summers ago, when I was in uni, came from summer holiday, and I was over 230 pounds, I was like, fuck this, man. I'm not gonna do this anymore. I started working out. I started losing weight, started getting muscle, started eating right, started changing my meals. Eventually, after a couple of years, I was able to go from 230 pounds to 175 pounds. But literally, the moment I went from 230 pounds to 175 pounds, in less than 2 weeks, I went from 175 pounds to 250 pounds. I literally gained an extra 20 pounds from where I was before I even started working out. You know the reason why? Because my self-concept was fucked up. In my mind, when I was working out, I was just doing those things. I was eating the right meals, I was working out consistently, I was doing all those things to get the results. But I never changed who I was as a person. So eventually, when I got to my fitness goal, I lost all the weight. I went back to my old ways. I went back to the old Muna. I started eating shitty foods. Literally in 2 weeks, I went from 175 to 250 pounds. So if you think about it, I just wasted months of my time going from, I spent I went from 230 pounds, I went on a cut, went to 175, I just wasted my time. I wasted my fucking time. Because rather than changing my self-concept first, realizing my self-image is the first thing I had to change, I went ahead and I started using willpower and discipline. And trust me, I was focused, man. I was trying to get the results, and I got the results, but it didn't last. And this is what's going to happen to you if you actually try. That's why you try different workouts. You go for a couple of weeks, you start a diet plan, you go for a couple of days, you go for a couple of days, you go for a couple of weeks, and then eventually you just quit. Something just happens, things get tough, and you just go back to the old ways. Why do you think that is? Because it's like you're trying to, let me explain something to you, right? Who you are right now as a person is a representation of who you are internally. When you look yourself in the mirror, right? I always give the example, if you look yourself in the mirror and you see a dot on your forehead, and rather than cleaning the dots on your forehead, you start punching the mirror. You're stupid. Because we all know that if you want to clean the dots that you see in the mirror, you just go clean your forehead. That's what you gotta do. It's the same thing. If you want to actually lose weight and you want to keep the weight off, working out and eating right, all those diet plans, it's not sustainable. It's literally, you can't sustain it. You can't do it for long. It's literally impossible. You're gonna get, you might even, if you're so disciplined and you're so hardworking and you're so focused, and you got like crazy amounts of willpower, eventually when you get the results, you go back to your old ways. How many times have you seen people, they lose all the weight and they gain it back? Why do you think that is? We gotta start thinking, is this the thing? We have to start thinking. We got common sense, we got reasonabilities. We can't be acting like we don't have common sense. We're not even blessed with common sense. And this is something I had to learn this the hard way. Multiple times I've lost the weight, but I always gain it back. Because why? I never changed my self-concept, my self-image. Because think about it, all your life, because I want you to actually understand what I'm saying. All your life, You've probably been known as the fat person. Your family, they call you the fat person. Your friends, they know you as the fat person. They might not be making jokes about you, but like every once in a while, people make this kind of, they make those like, low-key remarks. Yo, this guy, the chubby guy. They make jokes about your family, your friends, your grandmom. They make all these jokes. I know, like, they're not trying to violate you, but that's just who you are. And so you've internalized a self-image. And you think just by working out and by pumping weights, you're gonna just rid like 20, however old you are, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years of just consistent self-image of you being fat. You think it's going to change just in 3 or 6 months of you working out consistently and losing all the weight? Nah, you're going to gain it back. You must gain it back because you haven't changed your self-image, your self-concept, the concept you hold of yourself is that of a fat person. So eventually, when you get the results, you're going to go back to your old ways because like you have to, like your mind must seek equilibrium. Like you can't just expect. Like it's like that's why you see people, they win the lottery. They win the lottery, you give them money, and then in like a year or two, you lost all the money. People like make 100 mil and they blow 100 mil. You think that you think that shit is normal? That's because their self-image, they've been broke all their life. I think it's giving them 100 mil because everything we have is a representation of who we are. That's what you have to understand. A fit person, they know that they work out and they eat right. This is who they are. Like I tell you right now, even like since I started this YouTube channel, my fitness journey has been completely different. I can't even lie. That's why I keep on posting this video because it's crazy. Because like now, I can't even think about eating shitty food. It don't make sense because like I'm on here chatting to you guys, talking to you guys about losing weight, getting your best shape possible, and I'm not gonna be out there eating cakes and eating fucking ice cream. What the fuck? Like I can't fathom it anymore because my self-image, my self-concept, I'm the person that's teaching people how to get fit. So how can I now go out and start eating shitty food? It's impossible. I can't. Literally, it's crazy. And the thing is that I didn't even try. I literally didn't try. Every once in a while, I go to the grocery store, I pick up some like ice cream, I pick up some cake or anything. But since I started this YouTube channel, God is my witness. Wallahi, I'm not impossible. I can't pick up anything to eat, like anything that goes against my principles in terms of what I eat and how I act. I don't fuck with it. Like I don't have an appetite for fucking pizza, for fucking ice cream or fucking McDonald's. I don't give a shit. Like I don't, first of all, like most of them things, they fucking disgust me at this point because how am I gonna come here? I'll be a fucking hypocrite. I'm gonna come here and start talking to you guys about the things you need to do, and then I'm gonna be eating shitty foods and I'll gain weight, and then I'll come here, my face looking puffy and shit. And then you guys look at me like, this guy's a fucking liar. He's telling us how to lose weight and he can't even keep in shape. Like it don't make any sense. So my mind already is impossible for me to even like deviate from the things I need to do. I have to be on my best, and then that's why I started working out more. Literally, I work out 4 times a week minimum, but like I've been trying to get extra two times a week. So I've been going 6 times a week recently. I swear to God, I'm telling you the truth. Because my self-concept is different. I'm not the guy with the YouTube channel. I'm not gonna be the guy with a YouTube channel that's fucking obese. It don't make any sense. So all those things I do in the past is like, it's crazy. Like I can't fuck with it anymore because it goes against everything I'm preaching on this fucking channel. So that's the same thing for you. Like you're gonna try and go on some diet plan or some fucking, you're gonna start trying to work out. When you don't first change your mind, you must first begin to change your self-concept. You must start seeing yourself as a fit guy. It's gonna be difficult. I mean, think about it. Like however old you are, unless you used to be like skinny and you gain weight. But if you've been fat all your life, you've been obese all your life, you think you're just gonna come and start like just by working out and everything. Nah, you have to do both of them at the same time. But of course, I'm not gonna insult your intelligence. You're not stupid and you're not lazy. Fuck all that shit people tell you. You're not lazy, you're not stupid. Whoever's telling you that shit, slap him in the face. Because you go to work every day. I mean, do you not go to work every day? You go to work every day. So who's the fucker that's gonna tell you that you're lazy? Or that you're fucking, you're not disciplined? I mean, think about it, we all go to work, we work on these shitty jobs that we don't give a fuck about. And someone's gonna come and tell you that you're lazy, that you're a piece, like, you're a lazy piece of shit, that you don't know what the fuck you're doing. That's bullshit. If you believe that shit, then I put the blame is on you, because that's a lie. If you look at yourself, think about all the difficult things you've done in your life, because you've definitely had hard times, and you've overcome every single one of those hard times. You overcome them, and you're still here today. There are people that were not strong enough to be here today, and God bless them, but you're still here. That means there's something deeper you want, and you want this for yourself. But you first have to change who you are. You cannot just go ahead and start doing workouts. Eventually, even though you get those results, you will go back to who you used to be. That's just how it is, because you cannot outrun your self-image. It's impossible. I give you 100 mil today. If you don't know how to fucking manage money, you're gonna blow everything in less than 2 years. It's just how this is the principle of life. That's why you see people when I was young, I used to hear this story about like the man in the village. He was the richest man in the village, and I think he's from the richest man in Babylon. I don't fucking know. Pop told me a story when I was young. He was like, the man in the village, he was so rich, and everybody around him, all the cheese, you know, all the chiefs around him were like, yo, this guy's so rich, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? He's a fucking thief, he's a criminal, he does evil stuff. So they took all his money and they spread it among all the chiefs in the village, and they left them out like everybody had equal amounts of money. In 5 years, or I don't know, 2 years or some shit, I can't remember how many years, but literally in a certain amount of time, probably let's say 5 years, right? 5 years, the man became the richest again. Do you know why? Because his self-image, he's a rich man. You can't, like, that's why you see people that lose money and they make it back again. He was a rich man inside here, because it all starts here. I need you guys to understand is that everything starts in your mind. If you can't get this shit, then you best leave this channel, because I'm going to tell you working out and eating right. If you need that kind of advice to work out and eat right, first of all, anybody that's telling you that shit is insulting your intelligence, because you already know these things. You know what the fuck to do. But why the fuck aren't you doing it? Because you cannot outwork your own self-image. It's impossible. It can't be done. If you believe that can be done, then you shouldn't be watching this video. Go ahead and do it. If you actually think it's possible, go ahead and do it. But you know it's not possible. You've tried and you've failed multiple times. So now you have to try something different, because if you keep trying the same thing and expect different results, that's stupidity. And we all know that it's madness to try the same thing and expect different results. It makes no sense. So today, I want you to start changing your self-image. I want you to start, and it's going to be fucking difficult, like I said. It's not going to be easy. Trust me, working out and eating right is way easier than changing your self-image. I'll tell you right now, because this is who you've been all your life, most likely. So you got to change it. Start thinking about yourself as a fit person. Start saying this in all my videos. Every night when you go to bed, imagine yourself eating right and working out, because that's the best way you can change, because your subconscious is what expresses everything you see in your physical reality. So if you can start going in your mind and start seeing yourself as the person that's fit, the person that works out, wakes up in the morning, works out, maybe after work in the evening, you go to the gym. How many times a week? 4 times a week, 5 times a week, depends on you. You know what's best for your schedule. I cannot tell you what to do. That's what I can't tell you what to do, because you have to use your fucking common sense. You have to know what the fuck you want for yourself. I can only give you the tips. I can give you like ways like you can plan it out. But at the end of the day, I don't know how your life looks. Like if you got like 6 kids, I'm not gonna come and tell you you're working out 6 times a week. You ain't got time for that shit. Fuck no. You probably max 4 times a week is what you have, and those 4 times might be maybe twice during the week and twice during the weekend. And that's fine, because until I started YouTube channel in the past few months, I was working out only like 4 times a week, and I was getting good results. So it's not about how many times a week you work out. Everybody knows that. I keep saying this in each of our videos. You need to hit each body part twice a week. That's all you need to do. Regardless, if you want to work out once a week and in that one workout, I mean, it's not possible. You can't hit like each body part down one workout unless you'll be there for like 5 hours. But if you work out twice a week and you hit each body part twice in those 2 workouts, good. 3 times a week, you hit each body part twice in those 3 times. It's up to you. You have to plan it yourself. Of course, if you want to plan, you can reach out to me at henchmanclub@gmail.com, and we can work together. I'll create a plan for you free of charge. You don't fuck, because I want you to get the results. That's all I care about. I want you guys to get the fitness transformation. That's what I want to see, like you guys crazy transformations. You know, pause. But that's what I want to see. I want to see you guys going from like 350 pounds to like, 175, lean, shredded, strong. That's what I want to see, because I know it's possible. I've done it for myself. I've seen other people do it, so I know you can do it too. As long as you want it for yourself, you can do it. There's nobody stopping you, but the only person stopping you actually is your self-image. Your self-image is stopping you. That's just a fact. You cannot try it. Like I said, you've probably tried and you failed. And it's not your fault, because nobody told you this shit. People are telling you to eat right and work out. Like, what? Like, are you dumb? Like, it's like telling somebody to brush their teeth before he goes out in the morning. If his mouth is gonna stink. Are you dumb? Like, everybody knows this shit. Like, a little child knows he's gotta brush his teeth before he goes to school in the morning. If not, people are gonna mock him in school because his mouth is smelling. Like, this is common sense. But the thing is that we don't understand that these things we try to do, everything starts here mentally. Before you do anything, before you take any action physically, you must first think about it mentally. If you cannot understand this, like I said, this channel is not for you, because if you just take some time, if you're cooking tonight or you're cooking tomorrow morning, ask yourself, before I made this meal, where was the meal actually prepared? It was prepared in here. You probably thought to yourself, shit, I'm hungry. I need to eat something. What's in my fridge? Oh shit, I got bread in my fridge. I got lettuce. I got mayo. I got turkey. Let me make a sandwich. And then you stand up and you go to the kitchen, you put together a sandwich. The sandwich is already made in your head before you even because it takes more time in physical reality to actually do things, but your mind, you can do things in seconds, just like that. But the thing is that we think so fast, and the older we get, of course, we become accustomed to just thinking quickly. Like when you move your finger, you don't have to think about it, you just do it. It's so fast. The speed of thought is the fastest shit, not the speed of light. Like the speed of thought is fucking quick. We can think about things as quickly as possible. Like in a second, less than a millisecond, you can think. I mean, think about it, you want to make food, you can already prepare the entire meal in your mind, and then you go to the kitchen and you execute. So it's the same thing. You want to lose that weight, you must first imagine yourself as the person you would like to be, the fucking physical specimen that you would like to be. Imagine that image. That's what I always say in my other videos. You have to have a physical representation. You have to have a particular image of your dream physique in your mind. because that's what's gonna push you. And when you have that dream physique in your mind and you implant it in your subconscious, it becomes a part of you. Like you'll be forced to be like, fuck man, I'm gonna make sure I bring this thing to pass. And then everything becomes effortless. You will even know in months you just lose all the weight, and before you know, you get the results. Like it's literally that simple. But the thing is that we always try to do, like I said, we try to fucking break the mirror before we fucking clean the dust on our fucking faces or our fucking forehead, you know? And that's stupidity. Like all those workouts, all those things, you got to do those things, of course, but you must pair them with a positive self-image of who you actually want to be. Not just, you can't be thinking of yourself as the fat bastard and then expecting that you're going to be pumping weights and you're going to be, you know, working out, you're going to be eating right, and you'll be thinking to yourself, oh fuck, I look so shitty, I'm never going to get this result. You know, you start thinking all those kind of things. How the fuck do you think you're going to get anything out of that? Like that makes zero. I cannot understand how people think this way and expect to have changes in their lives. It's crazy. And I understand because most people have lied to you. Everyone has lied to you. They told you you just need to work out, you just need to eat right, you need to do all these things, you go just calorie this and that. It's all bullshit, man. I'm telling you from experience, man, the amount of times I've lost the weight and gained it back in days, weeks, it's crazy. I'm talking about literally from 230 to 175 back to 250. I gained an extra fucking 20 pounds. Do you know how pissed I was? I didn't have any control over that shit. I swear to God. But it was literally like in lessons because like it was like the semester started. I went on a cut. By like November, early December, I was shredded and lame. Before the year ended, literally before the new year, I gained everything back. So the next year I was starting the new year, I have to start again. Do you know how annoying that shit is? Because the amount of discipline and willpower it takes to fucking execute your fitness journey. If you try to lose weight, you know how difficult it is. You gotta be fucking focused. You have to deny all the shitty meals. People will come and see you like, yo, let's go drink, let's go fucking do this, let's go eat out. You know, your chick will be like, yo, let's go eat at this restaurant. And you'll be like, you be telling everybody no. And then after doing all that shit for months, you get the results and you get everything back. Do you know how annoying that shit is? And it kept happening to me over and over again. And so I started doing some soul search, like, yo, what the fuck is going on here? Like, it makes no sense. Like, I know I want to be fit and I'm doing everything I need to do to be fit. But every time I get it, I lose it. I was literally like the guy that makes 100 mil from the lottery and then loses the money in like 2 years. You know how pissed you'll be? Like, think about it. And this is because me, I was pushing myself extra to get the results. So some of you can't even get that first push. So you try for a couple of days, a couple of weeks, and then you lose everything and you just fucking give up and you go back to your old ways. You gotta fucking change your mind about yourself. You can't be thinking of yourself. I don't understand this idea where a lot of people are just, they have like a terrible self-esteem and self-image about themselves. And I don't blame you because your parents, your friends, they mocked you at school. You have like all these, you know, people have shot on you, like, you know, people just been shitting on you all your life. And I understand. But then you have to let all that shit go and you have to start thinking to yourself, you have to become a new person. You have to become you have to become the fit guy in your mind. You must become the fit guy in your fucking mind. Because if you don't do that shit, then nothing is gonna work. I mean, if you think it's gonna work, go ahead and try it. When everything fails, you're gonna come back to this video, then you listen to me. But if you think I'm talking shit, go ahead and try. You must begin to understand where everything stems from. The beginning, the first cause is mental. Once you can change the mental, the physical will melt, literally. Like once you can actually start seeing yourself as the person that eats right and works out, you even have the cravings, you even have the desire. Of course, cravings, like I've talked about some other videos about how you can cure those things, but like, those are all physical things. I'm talking about things mentally, where you must first start from. If you're not gonna fucking take this step, then you're wasting your time, and good luck to you. I wish you the best, but I know the results you're gonna get because I've gotten them too. Like, I'm not even shitting on you, I'm just telling you things I've experienced that I know you're gonna experience. But if you're wise enough to listen and take your time and understand that what the fuck you've tried all your life has failed, and you need a new concept, you need a new system, then you listen to me and you understand the first thing. I'm going to try this for a month. Let's try this for a month. Every night you go to bed, imagine yourself working out and eating right. You know the things you're meant to eat. Like, that's the thing, like, I'm not gonna come on. That's why I don't tell you, I'm not coming here today to tell you, you know, you gotta eat fucking less calories than you burn. You know that shit, man. You fucking eat like 5,000 calories, 10,000 calories a day. Of course you're gaining weight, of course. But then if you start seeing yourself as the guy that eats less calories than he burns, you know, you start seeing yourself as the guy that works out consistently every week, eventually you have to, because you can't see yourself as a person and not, you know, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, the mind can achieve. But you must first conceive in the mind. And once you conceive in the mind and you believe in it, and I'm talking about serious conviction. I'm talking about saying, oh, I hope I can get the fuck. No, what's hope? What the fuck is hope? You know, you have to know that you're gonna get the results. And once you have that image in your mind, you have that dream physique and you're going after it, you become like a fucking unstoppable human. You're just like, yo, I'm going for this shit, I'm gonna get it. And then you're matching it with your fucking, you know, the right self-image, and everything comes together. You get the results you want. You have to get the results. It's like nobody can stop you. But if you keep trying to do all those physical things before actually fucking changing the internal, you know, because all those, like, think about, like, people that are overweight, you're depressed, you're not happy about yourself, you feel bad most of the time, you don't even like to go out, you know, because you go out, you know, you just, people look at you, or you're walking on the stairs, just huffing and puffing, like, you know, you're in a shitty place, and that's what it's not about. Some of you might have money, you might have like family, all this stuff, but inside of you, because of this thing, it affects other parts of your life, you know, you don't feel good about yourself, and that's why you see people that, they go the money in the war, they go everything, and they're not happy because internally, their self-image of who they are internally, it's fucked up. That's the thing, it's like this shit about, like, the mind, man. You can, like, people can do crazy things. You see people that are successful, but they're, like, fucking obese, or they're fucking overweight. And I'm not saying, like, this is nothing because me, man, I've been fucking fat too, bro. I'm telling you from experience. I'm not here trying to shit on you. I don't think, like, I'm better than you or anything like that. Anybody that's telling you they're better than you because they've achieved something you haven't achieved, tell them fuck you. You have to tell them fuck you, because that's a fucking lie. It's bullshit. Nobody's better than you. The only difference is that they've applied the right methods and the right thinking to their life. And once you apply the right methods and the right thinking to your own life, you get the results too. It's literally that simple. Like, there's nobody's fucking special. I want to drill this into all of your brains, because some of you think that guy has, like, crazy genetics. So that's fucking bullshit. Don't get me wrong. Some of them guys, they take roids and shit. That's true. But don't worry about that shit. Focus on you. Focus on what you want for yourself. Because most of us, like, who the fuck wants to be like a bodybuilder? Where the fucking, I mean, how many of us, like, you know, apart unless you're fucking going to, like, Olympia or some of that shit, trying to compete. And if that's you, then you should be watching my channel, because I ain't got any information for you, man. I ain't trying to compete. I will never compete. Literally, you cannot pay me money to compete. I do not give a fuck. I do not care, man. I just want to be fit, man. I just want to, like I said, I used to be over 230 pounds. Sometimes I push 250, you know. And I just don't want to live like that anymore. I just want to lose all the weight. I want to, you know, I want to look at myself in the mirror and look like a physical specimen. I want to be like, yeah, fuck yeah, man. I'm a fucking beast. That's what you want to for yourself. You don't want to look in the mirror and be like, fuck, man, what the fuck is this? You can't see your fucking toes because your fucking stomach is covering your toes, you know? Like, you don't want that shit for yourself. You want to be fit, and that's what most of you want. You don't want to be fucking, yeah, you're not looking to be the next fucking Ronnie Coleman, you know, some of that shit. Nah. And shout out to all them guys. That's their passion. But I know most people, that's not their passion. They just want to be fit. You want to see abs. You want to look good. You want to be able to take your shirt off at the beach. Come on, man. Like, you know, you don't want to see tits. Like, I remember I used to fucking have tits, man. Like, I'll be fucking, I'll wear a nice shirt and then I'll fucking see tits. That shit used to piss me off. And that's why I had to find a way to fucking fix the problem for myself. And just think that for you, there's something that's drawing you to this video. There's something, emotionally, you don't like where you are anymore, and that's good. Because you have to want to change. Because if you don't want to change, then it's possible to change. But if you want to change, then it's easy. When you start changing your self-image first, and then start taking the results physically, you bring those things together, you get the results you want to get for yourself. But if you keep trying to do those things physically, like I said, it's like seeing the dots on your forehead in the mirror and punching the mirror. Your physical, I don't want to go into too much, I will never go into too much detail about these things, because I'm not trying to make this channel about, you know, how stuff works. But I want to give you like an idea that what you see around you, you can start paying attention to your thoughts, you know, who you think you are as a person, your self-image, the things you say to yourself, your internal conversation, because every day we're talking to ourselves internally. The things I'm saying to you right now are things I think about. That's why I come out here. I don't have to fucking plan the video. I have a topic and I just spit, because I know what I want to talk about. These are thoughts in my mind. I just vocalize the thoughts. The same thing for you as a person. You are thinking stuff before you say anything out. Like, when somebody says something to you, they announce it to you what they're thinking in their minds. It's very, that's it. Like, you cannot deny it, because you can never say something you're not thinking about. It's impossible. That's why some people, they say some shit like, but what the fuck's wrong with that guy? Doesn't he fucking think? No, he thinks. But he thinks fucking bullshit. That's what he thinks. So it's the same thing for you. Like, we have internal conversations. And if you watch your internal conversation, you see most of your internal conversations are, you're not happy with yourself. You keep on shitting on yourself, man. How do you think you're going to shit on yourself and not feel good about yourself, and then you're going to work out, eat right, and get the good results? Nah, man. You're going to go back to your old ways, and it's going to be so difficult, because you're trying to do something that is outside your self-image. Your self-image crosses who you are. And unless you change your self-image and become a different person, the fit guy, become the guy that works hard, the guy that eats right. Once you become that guy, and man, you don't go fucking cravings for what? Like, what cravings, bro? Like, you don't eat that shit, man. Someone brings fucking donuts to me, man. I'm like, yo, what? You know, like, I don't fucking eat. I don't want to eat that shit. That shit's full of sugar. I'd rather go eat some steak, eat some eggs and avocados, you know. Make some burgers at home. If I'm trying to eat something sweet, I'll make some burgers at home. I'll buy some fucking Diet Coke or some Zero Coke or Zero Sprite. I fucking enjoy my meal. I ain't trying to eat some fucking cake where when I finish eating, I'll feel like shit. And I won't be happy because I fucking ate rubbish. Like, why would I do that? It don't make any sense. And that's what you guys are trying to do. You're trying to do the second thing first. You have to start with the first cause, your mind. change your self-image. Every night you go to bed, imagine yourself as the guy that's fit. You're working out, you eat, because you know when you want to work out, you know your schedule. You know how many times you want to work out, you know what kind of meals you want to eat. Start eating them in your imagination when you go to bed, because when you fall asleep, like I said, you fall asleep with these ideas, these thoughts in your mind. They impress on your subconscious, and once they impress on your subconscious, eventually they will have to be expressed. That's what you do. Like what you are right now is as a result of all the thoughts you've impressed on your subconscious. You've probably been always that fat guy, the guy that's always overweight, that's huffing and puffing when he's walking, and that's what you've impressed on your subconscious. You have to change that image. You must change the image to the guy that's fit, that works out consistently, that fucking eats the right meals, fucking physical specimen. And once you start doing those things, once your self-image changes, you start working out, and eventually you get the results you want to get. Everything's going to come together, and you're not just going to get the results, you're going to maintain it, because that's the key. It's not just about losing the weight, but you want to keep the weight off. You don't want to lose the weight and now gain fucking extra 40 pounds when you gain it back. It's madness. But that's the video for you guys. That's why you're struggling. I've told you how you can fix it. One simple thing. It's not about, of course you need to work, you need to eat right. Watch my other videos, I give you the tips and all those things, but start with the first course, man. Start fixing your mental. Like, I always think about that video where there's a little boy where it's like, you gotta get your mind right. The boy was spitting, man. He was telling the truth. You gotta get your mind right, because if you can't get your mind right, no matter what you try to do physically, like, it goes against what you think about yourself mentally. How is that gonna work? They have to merge. You have to be one. Your mental and your physical must be one. You can't be doing one thing physically and be saying negative shit to yourself mentally, or be feeling bad about yourself, or feeling that you don't deserve it, that kind of bullshit, all that nonsense. Fuck all that shit, man. Fuck all the victim mentality, man. We have the ability to change our lives, man, and go out there and change your life. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's the video, guys. Change your mental. I've told you what to do. And if you're looking for a fitness plan, coaching, whatever it is, and you're trying to transform your body, you need help, anything, just hit me up at thehenchmanclub@gmail.com, and let's talk. I'll give you a plan that you can use free of charge, like I said. I want you to just get the results. That's all I want to get. And if you need extra coaching, then we can talk about that. But I'll give you a plan you can use to start executing. But in my coaching and everything, I'll first tell you, like the things I'm telling you right now, the thing that I'll tell you, you must change your mental. I'm going to give you, of course, exercise and stuff you're going to do to change your mental, because if you can't change the mental, the physical is fucked. I'm just telling you the truth. But that's the video, guys. Subscribe to the Henchman Club. Like the video. Comment down below what you think. If you think I'm talking shit, let me know. And stay hench.